Hello? Hello, this is me again, Betty. I'm trying to think of something that you might be interested in. I don't know, people are always interested in different subjects. But I'm going to talk right now about animals. I'm from the South, Mobile, Alabama. And I love dogs. And I used to have three dogs. But they would come in the house sometime, but in the evening my mom would tell them, let the dogs get up on the house and sleep. They didn't cater to the dogs like they do in the city. When I moved to the city, New York City, I saw these dogs being treated like people. I said, oh my God. They had little rubber shoes on. And I found out later that they had rubber shoes on because the gratings on the sidewalk, sometimes they would cause them to be electrocuted because they have the wiring up underground in New York. They don't have like a lot of other states, they have the wiring on top of the ground, but New York is under the ground. So you have the people put salt out, but snow and everything, and they affected the pans they have on the street, to tell you what's Con Edison or a telephone company or whatever it is, whatever they represent, whatever the wires are for. And so they keep their little shoes on the dog so when the dog walk over, they won't get electrocuted, won't be affected. Not only that, a lot of people are you making outfits for their dog and for themselves. They look like twins. you know? They have a coat made for themselves. They have a coat made for the dog. Then they have restaurants that you can go in and take your dog. The dog sit down there and their dog eat. Then they have what do you call it? They have dog sitters. People coming out walk your dog. Sometimes I see a person coming down the street with 5 or 6 or 7 dogs. I don't know how they manage, but they do. And the dogs are very obedient. And they have dog runs where the dogs go and play with each other all over the place. And one day I saw a lady coming down the street. There was this car, this little kitty car. And the 2 dogs were sitting in the front of the car. And they were like driving the car. I said, oh my God, people was looking all over. Well, how did they do that? But the lady, the owner of the dog, she was walking alongside of them and she had like a remote control, but you couldn't see that. All you saw was the dogs, look like they were driving a little car. I thought it was so cute, And then one time I went gambling and this lady had this little toy dog. I don't know what kind of dog it was, but she was out just having herself a ball out there. She was smoking a cigarette. And she had a little tiny dog in her pocketbook. The dog was just enjoying just being there with her with all the people and the noise and the music. I says, oh my God, these dogs are having the time of their life, And, and they have, they just go everywhere. They do everything with these dogs. I mean, I've never seen nothing like this in my life. But the dogs are enjoying it. They're giving happiness, satisfaction to the people, and the people are spoiling these dogs. They're really spoiling them. What can I say? I was always afraid of the pit bull, but even the pit bulls are getting tame. Say you walk up to them, and they're just as happy to see you sometimes as you are to see them. You can even pet them, But I don't know. What I can say is that the world is changing. And who knows what's going to happen next. But right now, the dogs are having their day. It is their time. It is their day. Okay, until next time now. Bye.